If you work with delivery bite, are you poking the bear? We recently had a conversation with one of our prospects, and their main concern was about poking the bear. They had a relatively large portfolio. They didn't want to upset the delivery apps. And the argument is logical. The delivery apps are a quasi or pseudo monopoly. They are essentially owning the entire market share. The entire delivery market share is split between two players, Uber Eats and Uber Eats and Deliveroo if you are in central London. If you go a bit out from that in a smaller town, Just Eat becomes more relevant. So there is this fear that you want to have a positive feedback loop and relationship, and absolutely we are on board with that. We always mention to our customers they should have great relationships with their account managers, the management, and certainly they should do their best to foster those. Now, here's the thing. All the delivery apps are public companies, and they have no choice but to prioritize short-term profits. So they are measured by quarterly earnings. Now, because of that, they are probably a bit of a conflict when it comes to where they can put the resources at work. So over time, today is refund, tomorrow is something else that you may to manage, but over time what they're going to do is to transfer some of the operational burden into the merchant. So refunds is just one of the most relevant today, but in future that can change because of those dynamics. So that's that's one thing. And as a byproduct of that, because they have limited resources and they need to pick on what they can choose from, they're probably not going to be able to actually do such a great job when it comes to refund prevention because they're not actually in the kitchen with you. So if anything, if you provide insights and video evidence about your refund cases, if anything, you can actually kickstart immense positive feedback loop, because then you can help them identify the bad actors and the customers who are actually more prone to submit fraudulent refunds.